Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Igbo. In today's topic, we are going to ask this question. Was the 1966 coup an Igbo coup? Today, follow us, let's unfold the truth about the 1966 coup and if it was actually an Igbo coup. I will not speak to rewrite history, but to correct it, because for decades we the Igbo have been accused of starting a war we didn't plan and leading a coup we didn't control. I am talking about the January 1966 coup, the event that changed Nigeria forever. They call it an Igbo coup, but was it really? Let's tell the truth, not from the gossip of textbooks, but from the mouths of those who were there and present in that coup. By 1965, Nigeria was a nation on fire. The federal election was rigged, especially in the West. The Yoruba region erupted in violence, thuggery, arson, and political chaos. They called it the Wild Wild West. Meanwhile, the federal government did nothing about this. People cried out for justice. Corruption, tribalism, and power struggle were tearing Nigeria apart. And in the middle of this storm, a group of young patriotic officers began to whisper, if the politicians won't save Nigeria, maybe the military should. Yes, many of the coup plotters were Igbo, like Major Chukwu Makadona Nzogu, Major Ifajuna, and Major Chris Anufolo. But not all were Igbo. There were Yoruba officers too, like Major Adewale Ademoyega, who wrote the book Why We Struck, and Lieutenant Fola Oyewole. Even the plan was national and never was it tribalistic. General Ibrahim Babangida, who later ruled Nigeria, said in an interview, and I quote, "We never believed it was an Igbo coup. It was seen as a revolution that went wrong. These were soldiers trying to cleanse a corrupt system, not install an Igbo empire." Now, the coup plotters did not want to hand power to Aguiyi Ironsi. They wanted to free Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the Yoruba leader who had been jailed in 1963 on charges of treason. He was accused of plotting to overthrow the government. That trial was political. Many believed Awolowo was framed because he was the biggest threat to the northern-dominated MPC government. So the plan was clear. Free Awolowo, install him as a respected nationalist leader, cleanse Nigeria of corruption. But that plan failed in Lagos. Major Ifajuna hesitated. In the east, the coup collapsed. Only Major Nzogu succeeded in the north. Now, Ahmed Bello, Premier of the North, was killed. Tafawa Balewa, Premier of the Prime Minister as of then, was also killed. Samuel Akintola, Premier of the West, was also killed. Brigadier Ademola and Brigadier Mamalare was also unalived. But those who survived this coup as of then were Nnamdi Azikiwe, who was conveniently overseas as of then, Michael Okpara, who was the leader of the Eastern region as of then. General Aguiyi Ironsi had to move swiftly and took control of the nation. To the north, this was proof the Igbos planned this. They spared their own and killed ours, and this was what the north were thinking. But it wasn't that simple. Ironsi was never part of the coup. In fact, he crushed the coup and restored order. In the eastern region, the coup never even took off. Major Okorafor, who was meant to strike, backed out. There was no violence in Enugu or Umuahia. Why? Because the Easterners were never fully aligned with the plan. It wasn't about Igbo domination, it was about stopping Nigerian collapse. Yet, the media and northern officers painted it as Igbo conspiracy. And that lie led to the July 1966 revenge coup, the massacre of over 30,000 Igbos, and then the Biafran War. I hope today you have learned something from this video. At least you have learned the truth about those who were behind the coup and the reason why the coup actually took place. And today, you all will also agree with us when we say that the coup was never an Igbo coup. Thank you for watching to the end. Please follow us, like our video, share with your friends, drop a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to click the link on our bio to go straight to our YouTube channel and subscribe, like our videos and share. You can also search for Everything Igbo on YouTube. Make sure you have subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you and God bless.